Hi everyone, welcome to another Unity Ultimate Survival tutorial, and in this video we'll be adding the Horse Animset Pro from Malbers. So sit back, get your saddle ready and enjoy. So here we are, we're going to be adding in the horses from Horse Animset Pro 3 from Malbers, and because we're using our project from the last lesson, we can also add a bit of code. So when we've got a log in our hand and we go up to a horse and we push on the F key to mount it, we actually drop the log on the floor. There's our log, see, dropped it. Nothing too fancy, but does the job. So let's get into the editor. Let's import the kit into our project and see what we need to do just to get it working. After importing the Horse Animset Pro, you might notice these two odd errors, and that's because I haven't imported in, where are you, the cross-platform input. I don't actually need it, so what I'm going to do, rather than load more things into my already weak PC, I'm just going to remove these bits from the code. So I need to get rid of these cross-platform input errors. So if you go to your M3 Look Camera CS and just comment these out, and then we'll find these here. Let's comment them out. Is there any more? No, that's it for this one. Save you and go to the Malbers input, which is going to be the same thing up here. Comment that out. Look at this row 19, open him up and find these ones, these if cross-platform, oops, not you, be like you, cross-platform input ones. I'm saying if it's not, then you're just going to use these. So that's all we really care about. We're not going to use you, so we are going to use the get input up. It's like if you're going to use joysticks and stuff and other things, like maybe, I don't know, touchscreen. So let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of you, and I think that's it. Save. So now I want to drop in a Malbers horse. Bear in mind I am on my crappy PC today. Let's find, where are you? Horse Animset Pro. Prefabs, horses, and horse 1.2 because I like him. And there's the horse. And on your mail player, and find, where is he hiding? Player input handler. Let's just double click on that quickly to get inside the editor. I'm going to put under here a public bull is riding, and it's starting off with, oops, false, and that's going to say if our guy is riding the horse or not. Let's grab him, copy that, and scroll down until we see words like jump. Here we go. So we say if can get the button jump, well, and he's not riding, then he's going to try to jump. Likewise with run active, you hold down sprint button and he can sprint, ampersand ampersand, and he's not riding. And last one, you don't want to crouch while you're riding, so, and he's not riding. There you go. Just a little safe little error handling in there. So while you're on the horse, you can't jump up in the air because your horse is going to jump, and you can't sprint because your horse is going to sprint for you, and you can't crouch because you're already sitting down on a horse. So go to your mail player, scroll down, add component rider, FPC, first person controller, here he is, and you'll find his script hiding in the Horse Animset Pro scripts and rider FPS. Let's open him up. Here he is. That's the first thing I'm going to do is say using Ultimate Survival, and I'm going to add 2 new variables in. This is the player input handler, and this is our mouse look. And here in the awake, because we're going to automatically get the values for these, we're not going to use serialized field. All we care about is that we're going to get the component from our current object that we're in. Looking for the player input handler, we're going to put him in this variable, and likewise the current object that we're in, we're going to look for any children that have got a component mouse look. There should only be one, so that will be good enough for us. A little bit dirty, but does the job. Okay, inside the mounting, just above our on mount, let's add a bit of code. So we're saying if mouse look is true, bit of error handling, not too much, only a little bit, and now we're going to get mouse look transform for the object mouse look, because how it's done is it's found the object that's got the script mouse look, and now it's looking for the transform, and then it's going to look to see if its parent, if daddy, has got a component player input handler. It's going to grab that, and then we're going to look for that public ball that we set in there is riding, and we're going to set it to true. Exactly the same as above, but this time it's the CC driven controller. .enabled is false, so we're turning that off. Now we're going to change the position of our player, well, the mouse look of our player. He's under the look root, because if you don't, your player's like floating well in the air above the horse, so you want to lower that down a little bit. And the way you do that, you've got again the mouse look is transformed. It's a local position this time. We're going to do a new vector 3, and the X, we don't need to worry about it, so we're just going to use its current one. The Y, so we've got the mouse look.transform local position.Y. We're going to use the current one, and we're going to minus 0.8f because it's a float, otherwise you're going to get freaky errors. And the Z likewise, but this time we're going to add 0.2f because it's a float. So we're going to lower him down and move him forward just a little bit, so you're sitting nicely on the saddle. Because you've got that on the mounting, you need to, when you're dismounting, do the opposite. So you can copy that and paste it down here and change that to be false, change that to be true. It's rocket science, isn't it? It's about as good as my skill in coding gets, I'm afraid. And that as a plus, and that plus turns into a minus. You see above here, transform.position. Well, when you get off the horse, it moves your player to be off the horse. Doesn't really move him enough for me, so let's add here plus 0.4 floaty, and Z, let's add 0.2 floaty. Here you go. Let's click save. So now this wider FPC script, I called it F earlier, didn't I? Wider FPC script, you can now mount a horse and dismount a horse. With the player input handler script, we've told it what to do when we're riding a horse, and that's not to jump and sprint and crouch. We want to add one more bit, which means that when you're riding a horse, to stop holding a tree or something, you drop it to get on the horse. So inside the scripts folder, let's create a file called drop stuff. Okay, inside our drop stuffs file, we're going to add here a namespace for ultimate survival. Let's put curly, and let's close that curly. Nice, everything gets pushed in. We're going to put ultimate survival dot GUI system. There he is. Okay, now we don't need this start and void, but what we are going to do is add in a couple of serialized privates. Okay, here we go. We've got serialized field for private event handler, and that's our player. We called him m_player, and we've got a serialized field for our carry generic script that we made the other day, and I'm calling that m_carry script. The reason why you can use this is because we're using the .GUI system, and this carry generic was part of that namespace. So here we go. Also, we're going to make here public void. I'm calling it drop it, and we're calling the try use one from our carry script, and I've got here a one amount we're going to use, and we're looping once, and we've got here m_player, that's this fellow here, and true was our key press. So that means that we can now drop stuff. Back inside Unity on our Mal player, let's go down and add in our new drop stuff script, and let's drag in. Could have just made this a little bit more intelligent, but sometimes I just like to drag and drop things. Okay, and here on the rider FPC, open up the events, click on that little plus on the on mounts, and again, because I like to drag, let's drag him in there. We're going to say drop stuff and look for the drop it. There he is. So on when he mounts up, he's going to drop stuff. Okay, and one last thing, we want to go to our horsey, and our horsey should have its own inputs. Here we go. Right, so we've got different keys for speed. Now, so they don't conflict with ultimate survival keys, let's change these. I'm going to change these to Z, X and C, because we've already turned off C for crouching. So the first one is Z. This is the different speeds for a horsey that a horsey can go at. The first one's going to be Z, and the next one, what am I doing like this? I can just push on my keyboard X, and on this one, let's try it C. Me and my big mouth, there you go, C. Okay, lovely. Let's save this. Fingers crossed. Oh, let's hope it's alright. It was very quick, wasn't it? So, click play. Right, let's pick up something. Let's go to our horsey. Click F. And, yep, we've dropped it. Nice. We're trotting a little bit. Let's push X to speed up. Speed up a little bit. Let's push C to speed up even more. Let's hold down Shift. Yeah, that's it. He's doing it. He's riding. Nice. I like it. He's riding around. We're in ultimate survival on horses. And let's do space to do a jump. Whee! There you go. Whee! And another jump. Right, there you go. It's very simple integrating him in. We haven't done anything fancy. Let's slow him down a bit. Z. Okay. And let's F to get off our horse. And there you go. See? I mean, like now we're clear of him. Right. Nice. He was good. It was quick. It was not really clever. I mean, when you get on, you're still looking away from the horse. And oh, there you go. I was standing on his head. So as you see, every now and again, a few. There you go, it's getting off nicely. And oh. So have a play about, make some adjustments. I'm sure you can get it working better than I have. And if you do like these videos and you want to see more of them, click on that big juicy red subscribe button, spread the news, call your friends, tell them that there's some weird videos on YouTube and send them over. It does help, it makes a huge difference, it really does. I mean, without you guys sharing the love, we wouldn't have anyone watching these videos, I don't think. So thanks again, and if you do like it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more on the Ultimate Survival series, click on the links on the left side of your screen. And if you like these videos and you want to see more of them, please click subscribe. It's in that big button that's down below. And there's next to it, there's a little magic bell. And when you click that bell, it tells you when there's a new video out. So cheers, thanks for all the support.